Greetings everyone, and welcome back to the very next series of Anno 1800 here on my YouTube channel. Since the Combat Overmod series slowed down quite a bit, so that I will only post episodes there every few days, weeks or so on, when I'm able to make significant progress, I decided to jump one more time into the military tension modification. There has been a big update by Hieronymus. First of all, I want to say thank you again for this amazing modification you will see in just a moment. And I really want to give it a try. And in addition to that, we will add one more modification to this game. Because we really want to have an insanely difficult challenge. We will use one part of the Combat Overmod, and that is just simply the 3 versus 1 modification. What does this modification? It forces our opponents to form an alliance and to play together against us and stop fighting against each other. And we want to try to survive as long as possible, maybe win. Let's see how long we can sustain. And let's see how big of a challenge this playthrough will be. Now we have just wait a few moments for this one to load, and then we can just jump straight into our sandbox game with less guidance, of course. For such a difficult game, we should use the captain. That's the only thing how we can survive, I think. Let's take the world map. Yellow is fine for me. We will play with Crown Falls this time. Botanica Passage is not really needed. Seat of Power can be activated. The palace is quite useful. Bright Harvest is okay. And let's keep the remaining part. Tourist season could be turned off, but let's keep it. In terms of game settings, we will play on Archipelago, sorry, because I really like this map design. We have to keep everything here on plenty and large, because our opponents also need very good fertilities to play along. Let's use Miss Hunt. Let's use the Admiral to... Oh no, let's use Alonso because he plays much more aggressive. And let's use Beryl. She can also be a pain in the... You know what I mean. Pirates will be on average. Income will only be medium. Influence will also only be medium. Construction. Upkeep will be turned on. We won't get any refunds. We can pay coins. City incidents can be hard. That's not a problem. Quest frequency can be rare. That's also fine. Skyscraper upkeep can be medium. No, it can be high. I think that's good. We won't have a conqueror to start a Haber. We will start with a single flagship, and our starting capital will be small or medium. Let's go with medium with the difficulty settings we are currently facing. And that's it. Let's start right into the game and continue. At first, we try to get a big island as soon as possible, usually. And now comes the tricky part, and the reason why this game will be significantly harder than the last one. And that's the reason our opponents should arrive at the stage of artisans in just about 30 minutes. That's usually the time it takes for our opponents to reach the artisan level. Okay, here are our opponents, and here should be one big island, if I'm not 100% wrong. Okay, let's see if we can get a good island here. And then we will start immediately to scout for our opponents. I think that's really, really important, that we have enough intelligence on our opponents. And here is our starting island. Okay, 4 times iron. That is really, really good. Let's take this side right away. We can relocate later on. Oh no. Let's go a little bit more into this direction. Oh, I like this island. Pretty big. Do we have another coastal area? Okay, there would be one here. Could be even more useful. But I don't want to sail around the whole island right now. There could be another opponent right here. That is about to take our island here away. So let's try to get this one here as soon as possible. Excellent. Now let's set this one to buy immediately up to 20. And now let's just scout our 3 opponents to keep an eye on them. And we can start immediately. Oh, we had already played on this island on my German YouTube channel. I know this design. Okay.
Expecting me to go easy on you.
I know you won't be easy, but I don't expect that from you.
Can I show you a fine time?
Okay.
I start with nostrils and bite a duck feather.
Now let's start with a just simple design, since the old world is just needed to go to Crown Falls. I don't want to put too much effort here. I just want to be fast this time, since we will be facing some... I'm stupid. Again, not the most intelligent spacing, and we already wasted. Oh, come on, what's going on with me? Way too hectic right now, so let's slow down just a little bit to stop making stupid mistakes. And let's place down our first marketplace here. Should also be fine. And one more road here. Okay, first houses are already ready. Let's place down 4 woodcutters. And 4 sawmills. Okay, that's already good. Okay, we already found Beryl. Let's go for Miss Hunt and for Alonso. And is the pirate over here in this corner again? I'm not sure. She should be in... Oh, I should turn my camera into the right direction. Okay, no, here's no pirate. Let's see up here, also no pirate. Here's a pirate in the upper corner. So we can scout for everything else. That's fine for me. Let's speed the game a little bit up, since we can't do anything right now without enough timber here. They are already working. Okay, we are getting the first units of timber here. Oh, nothing took this island so far? That's strange, eh? What island did... Oh, is Miss Hunt pretty late this time? Ah, she's now taking her island. Okay, that's pretty late for her. Okay, but I'm pretty sure that won't last for too long. We can expect her to be pretty strong in just a moment. So we shouldn't be too happy that it took her 2 minutes longer to get her first island. I want to see also Alonso. And now, as you can see, my opponents are in an alliance and are working together and can't declare war on each other, even though they don't like each other. So that is a big disadvantage, of course, for us. But let's see how far we can get here. I won't play with additional difficulty settings like no diplomacy or anything else. We will be allowed to use diplomacy to prevent war from happening to us and so on. But let's see how that works out. Okay, more houses, more houses. We should get maybe 1 more or 3 more woodcutters. So now I will scout everything down here in this corner. And let's also prepare everything else, since we have to fulfill more needs than we usually have to. Okay, here's a warehouse, that's fine. Okay, another 2. Okay, just a few missing to unlock schnapps and clothing. So that should also be available in just a moment. Another 6 people. Okay, only 1 is missing. And here we are. Okay, we need the graveyard. Excellent. Then we need, of course, a water production. We will place it down over here. Let's pre-plan our clothing production here to get to workers as soon as possible. We will have a peek at our opponents, maybe in a few minutes, to see how far they already got here in this game. Let's copy this one more time. Place it down here. And let's use it one more time, since we will be needing a lot of sales. Oh, where will we place down our military zone? I think up here. That would make sense. We have to also plan out the military aspect. Let's use 6 clothing factories here. And 1 warehouse. Let's now also pre-plan schnapps production. Let's start here with 1 and see how far can we know. Is it possible to get it even? No, not yet. Ah, easier than expected. Let's place this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's copy that one, turn it around for another 4. And delete this one. Let's use a street here. Place down 1 more warehouse. And of course, the other half of the schnapps production. So that we can get into a positive balance as fast as possible. Let's start with 2. Let's also start with 2 here. And here. Okay. Oh, that was way too much. I totally forgot about my workforce. Okay, let's turn this one off again, just for a moment. That wasn't the most intelligent decision by me so far. But let's get more people in here. Shouldn't be a big deal for us for now, since we are still in pretty good conditions. And now we are back on track. So let's just wait for a moment for our industry to recover. Let's peek on our opponents. Oh, already clay pits. You can see they already arrived at the age of workers. Have ammunition factories all over the place. Even Miss Hunt. Already pigs, slaughterhouses. Okay, that's really speedy. So let's see if they will reach artisans in around about 15 minutes. So could be a little bit difficult for us, but I like that. So let's speed up the game just one more time, a little bit. I don't think that's enough clothing. Oh, it's close, it's close. For the moment it's enough clothing. But let's activate the second half here.
I was off to the workhouse.
And let's get more people in. How many do we get from the cemetery? 2 more. Okay, how expensive is it? Ah, we can build it right away. Okay, that makes it easy for us to get a few more people into the city. And just for the time being, let's place down our road into this area here. Let's stay here and place down another big batch of woodcutters. Because maybe we have to speed up even more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but let's wait with this one for just a little bit. I really want to have everything else running at first here. Okay, let's now provide schnapps so that we can also start with that one. So that we have a chance of getting back into the positive with our money. Oh, sorry, I tapped out. That wasn't planned. And let's start the second one here. Okay, break even in terms of workforce. Okay, pretty close to the state where we need 3 of each here. Let's get a few more villagers in. Repair our stables here. That's a fairly easy production chain. Let's use a second one right next. How much do we need here? Okay, we could start it. Let's start it right away. Stables should be a pretty good money bringer. Yes, 6 coins already. Like clothing. Oh, and water should also be pretty easy, I think. So let's place down water here and start it also right away. Then we are also at the age of workers in just a moment, and that should make everything way easier for us. So hopefully. Let's get a few more people in, and now we will start with our fishing huts here. Let's start 3 right away. And now we should have everything available. Okay, we could start one more production chain of... Okay, let's use this here. Now we also have our next woodcutter area here active. And now we will get plenty of timber. That means we can pre-plan the next few houses here right away. Okay, let's place down one more. And let's take the whole area also. One more time down here. Let's get one more here and one more here. And of course also a pub is needed to keep our happiness high enough. Already 600 on the balance. That is... Oh, we should continue to scout. Maybe we can find a merchant somewhere here. Let's send our ship all over the place so that we scout nearly everything. Okay, there's the first quest. Should be an easy one. Find the stray dogs. Where are the stray dogs? There. Usually not a really useful item. The maid. Okay, and we can upgrade to workers, or we could upgrade to workers, but let's wait with that for a few more moments. And let's get one more here running. Okay, one here. And of course also one schnapps production. Just to be safe for the time being, since we will need much more resources. And we have to start the quests, I think, for Beryl and Alonso. So let's see what they both demand from us. Okay, she wants us to collect something, but where? Okay, that is okay from my point of perspective. And he wants a delivery quest. 15 tons of schnapps. Okay, that is a fairly easy quest. We could just start one more schnapps production, because we will need it anyways in the future. And that could help with providing the additional goods for Alonso. So let's see if that is doable for us. Did we get... No, we did not get any steel beams so far. Another town center here. And let's continue with our progress here. Are we still fine in terms of consumption rates? Yes, water and stables are a little bit short. So I tend to start another one here. Let's start another water production here. And let's also start the stables. And I think we will push to workers now. Now, 23 minutes, so it's okay in terms of speed for us, but should be way too slow for our opponents. Let's get us a little bit more building material here. Okay.
Honest work, that's all we ask.
Our ship is already here. Let's get everything. And then we have to continue scouting.
Flagship ready for orders.
And we will have to take a second island pretty soon.
You reached a new milestone.
War's up on us. I hope not. Could be difficult otherwise. Now we have to get back here and deliver everything to Beryl. And then we could take our schnapps. That is not really available right now. What is our schnapps production? Okay, we are ahead of what we need. But they are currently not performing.
A competitor
Like,
raised a
oh,
settlement.
already a second island. Luckily none of these here, so let's keep an eye on that one. And we have potatoes, grain, pepper and saltpeter. That is pretty good. But we could get another one. No fur here. Oh, over here. Okay, but I don't intend to go beyond artisans here in a pretty long phase. I just want to sustain here until we can get to Cape Trelawney. Nevertheless, we could get this Hobbs Island here. 2 coal deposits. No clay. Okay, this one is also not bad. And I don't like these 2 islands here, since you can also take these islands and conquer these. Could make everything way too difficult for us. Okay, now let's take the street. Ah, we can't. Let's copy this one here, place it down right here. And do it like that to incorporate it a little bit into our city. Here's another clay pit. And we should have one more if I'm not wrong. Where's the last one?
On every street corner in
Not, here. Not interested in bright harvest right now, so leave me alone. And here we could place down our brick factories. Ah, it doesn't fit in. I don't like that. So let's stay here. And we can squeeze something else in here. Again, a second island. Okay, they are so fast. It's insane. We really have to keep an eye on that. Okay, where's our ship? Okay, pretty close to Barrel. Next quest from our people here.
I'm only a cog. Grease the
What should we...
wheels, Governor.
Ah, the fight. Oh, I did not... Where are the fighters? Ah, right here. Let's do it like that. That should be enough, I think.
Cure. A
Okay,
promised
okay,
pet.
not bad, but not really needed. We can sell it like the maid.
Let's put that shady job behind you now.
And now let's start to get
Then
our
you're
brick
as good as
and clay
your
production
word.
running. Now get our ship back to our island, load up schnapps, and hopefully have 15 tons available. No, why only 8? Come on. We need more schnapps. I want to keep him happy and not annoy him way too much right in the beginning. That could cause some problems. Next clay pit is running. And let's also speed up the game and get the last one. And then we will have a peek on the progress of our opponents and see if anybody is already at the age of artisans. Okay, no artisans, but all production chains needed for that should be already available here. Okay, already steel industry. Everything is cannon factories. Everything is running already here. For Barrel, of course, it's the same. And for Alonso also. So it should not take that long for them to reach artisans. So let's jump straight to our capital here. And not get us more workers. Let's get our brick factories running here. So that we can also start to produce ships, for example. 7 tons of schnapps are already available. We can take these 2 goods and hopefully find Eli or Archie. Maybe one could be here and over here there could be the remaining ones. Okay. But I think that should be the last things for this episode. We will continue right in the next one, and hopefully you will join me again while we are fighting against all 3 enemies together. Goodbye.